Hey guys, haven't done one of these live trade videos for a while, so I figured I would do so while I'm sitting at home um, through the snowstorm, working from home today, waiting for a couple meetings to start. So despite the fact that I wasn't planning on trading due to how well Monday and Tuesday went for me, figured I'd hop on the charts and see what I could find and if I could capture a video while I was from home. So I did have the opportunity. Um, So what I was looking for on the Nasdaq was we've obviously had a fairly substantial run down over the last couple of days with the VIX spiking. So we've gotten some great volatility. Even the smaller moves are massive. So for traders like myself, it's been just a pure joy to be in the markets. But what I was looking for was a pullback up to that 78.6 and test some of this longer term resistance. Actually, pull that up to grab the wicks. So we've got some nice resistance here. I'm going to change the color to differentiate. Um, so we've got some nice resistance here, and that was really the last sticking point. So we fell short a little bit. We broke through, retested, and then took off. And then once we hit our first leg of that downward spike, you could see it tagged there and pulled back a little bit. So to me, that's where a lot of the volume is. Um, we're currently testing that area on top of the negatives or on top of the 78.6. And furthermore, if you look at this structure right here, this we also tag that negative 61.8. But if you look at the overall profit, that it's a fairly clean oscillation cycle in the sense that we hit our pullback pretty well. We come up and we tag. I'm just going to get rid of this for now so that it's not so confusing. We tag that negative 23.6 and get a really nice bear snap out of it. Then we come back up, retest a couple of times before finally breaking through. But then we hit that ABCD pattern, which is a part of the same fib structure. So we come up, tag that ABCD pattern, and then we pull out slowly, not as volatile as here, um, but it still pulls out nonetheless. And so now we start approaching that negative 61.8, which is the third and final target of that profit taking oscillation, and pair that with a decent trend line, the 78.6 retracement off of the impulse run down, and some some resistance. And what you get is a really nice opportunity for some quick profits on shorts. So what I'll be looking for is a nice bear run down, maybe something like this that's not as aggressive as this, um, and instead it just kind of rolls down, which I'm fine with. I'm not in the business of looking for a massive run down here. All I'm looking to do is take this down to some shorter term profit targets. I'm not looking for a longer term hold as I really don't plan on trading the rest of the week. Got my stop up at 67.39, so just above the high of this pretty massive bear candle. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You can see that we're sitting a negative 400 right now, negative 600. So nothing major. We're retesting that level. Um, and again, what I'm looking for is a short run down. So nothing substantial. I'm actually going to pause the video. I'm going to pull my stop up above this level right here, this 67.59. Give myself a little bit more breathing room. I'm comfortable losing that. As I said, it's been a very good week thus far. So I'm going to pause the video and come back when we get some more movement. Hey guys, so you can see we've gotten a nice little bear rejection coming out of that area there. Now again, I've dropped it down to a half-hour chart. Prior to this, it was an hourly chart. I got in right at the test of that negative 61.8, but you can see that we've pulled down a good bit. It may not look like much, but again, keep in mind the volatility. It's already been, so from the high of 67.15, let's say, so that's 15 points down. So it's already been about 20 points. Um, 20 points in a matter of minutes. Um, that volatility is making for some great profits. I'm going to pull my stop down closer to break even, not quite at break even, but you can see we're up about 2,700 right now. Again, I'm not looking to take this very far. Um, just because my plan was not to trade today. We just crossed over the $3,000 threshold, so I'm going to pause it, pull my stop to break even a little closer, and then as I decide where to get out or when I'd like to get out, then I will post it, or I will unpause the video and then record that. Okay, guys, we're sitting just over 5 grand, right at these recent highs here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this position off. I don't want to hold it anymore. Gonna go take my dog out for a walk. He loves the snow, so I'll be out there for quite some time, most likely. So I'm gonna take my position off here for just around 5 grand. So quick swing, not much. Sorry about that. I hit pause by mistake. Yeah, quick swing just off of this profit target here down to the most recent high. No need to take it any further. I did take the position off at 5 grand, so right at that 66.78 level. I'll post the video in a bit, and if you have any questions, comments, let me know.